Bayonetta 2 looks flipping mental. It's an exclusive for Wii U and it's a direct sequel to, you guessed it, Bayonetta, which was only on PS3 and Xbox 360. The main character's got herself a new look, but the action combat deal is all the same, although there are some new gameplay elements in this one. Developer Platinum Games creative producer JP Kellums has explained why the game won't be coming out on different platforms this time round. Simply put, do you want to play Bayonetta 2? Bayonetta 2 would not exist without Nintendo white knighting that project. They aren't looking at it as a change of platform, more a partnership to make the game. This one's out in the summer. Hyrule Warriors, although this may not actually be its title, it's a game coming exclusively to the Wii U. It'll mash together elements from Dynasty Warriors with The Legend of Zelda, and it looks pretty combat based, although being coined as an adventure game. We've only got this teaser trailer so far, so not much can be said about it apart from the way the fans have reacted. Some are excited for this mashup with third parties, some hate the teaser theme music and Link's new design, but until we see more of the game, it's pretty hard to place it in this top 10, so we'll stick it here for now. Now, this trailer leaves a lot to be desired, but what we do know is it's Yoshi's new old island, as it's a remake of the Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island from 1995 and the 2006 Yoshi's Island DS. Coming to 3DS, this one's pretty similar to the last one, but with the addition of mega egg doses. It's a big egg! Even though it's coming 19 years after the original, it will follow immediately after the first one, with little baby Mario and Luigi being dropped at the Mushroom Kingdom. It's out now, so you can get to pooping some eggs. Donkey Kong Country started in 1994 and Tropical Freeze marks the 5th in the series, but the first one in HD. It's a direct sequel to Donkey Kong Country Returns, but this one for some reason is tropical and icy. You've got a group of snowmads, Viking animals basically, that are after you, but it's okay because you've got Diddy, Dixie and Cranky this time to come along with you. As always, it's a 2D side-scrolling platform with different islands to complete. This one's already out, and fortunately it actually operates quite nicely on the gamepad as opposed to the Wiimote. Maybe it can cheer up this seriously angry looking seal too. Coming from the world of Tomodachi Collection comes Tomodachi Life, coming out on 3DS on June 6th. Described by Senior Project Marketing Manager Bill Trinan as it's a bit of an alternate reality where the me characters of people you know in everyday life come together to interact and mingle. You're immediately going to compare this to Animal Crossing, and the process of localization in this game is very similar in Tomodachi. Also, there's a rap battle minigame in this one, so that's quite fun. By the way, Tomodachi means friends in Japanese, so not only have you found a game to play with your friends, but you've also learnt a bit of Japanese while you were here. Bravely Default is an interesting one from Square Enix and Nintendo. The success of the game has even got Square Enix rethinking the way they make their games, with President Matsuda saying, "For the new games we'll be developing from this point on, while this may sound a bit extreme, we've been talking about making them as heavy JRPGs." With gameplay similar to Final Fantasy V, it's turn-based combat and multi-hit combos all the way, with a selection of cutscenes. You've got the 4 young heroes of Luxembourg, and this one has been coined the spiritual successor of Final Fantasy, the 4 Heroes of Light. The world of JRPGs is at it again. Kirby Triple Deluxe is a bit of 2.5D action, and it's coming to 3DS. Some new features in this one are Kirby's ability to eat a rainbow-coloured seed called a Miracle Fruit and go Hypernova Kirby! There's also new abilities like Beetle, where you use a Rhino Beetle's horn to impale your enemies, Bell with, well, bells, Archer, so firing arrows, and Circus, you can roll on a giant ball squashing your enemies. There's also all sorts of hats, stages and bonkers stuff, so this one looks pretty fun. Next up, Sonic Boom, the upcoming action-adventure game for Wii U and 3DS. You've got 4 playable characters with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Amy Rose, and they've all had a redesign. Sonic has some sort of weird neckerchief situation, and it looks like puberty has hit Sonic's arms with his blue hair making its way down them. Enough of that anyway. You'll work as a team, switching between players to take advantage of each one's individual abilities. Sonic Boom marks the end in Sega's worldwide Nintendo exclusivity agreement, so we'll have to see how they round it all up. There's a local co-op and additional modes for up to 4 players. The game will be different for Wii U and 3DS, but as always, you're up against Dr. Eggman. Plus, this one ties in with an animated TV series coming soon. This is not just Super Smash Bros, it's Super Smash Bros for Nintendo 3DS and Wii U. Yep, that's the title. There's a for fun mode where it's a random selection and it has all the items, or for glory mode with no items and a flat final destination stage. The 3DS version gets itself an exclusive multiplayer mode in Smash Run where you mix up a whole selection of gameplay modes against NPCs. Loads of playable characters keep getting revealed, and the most recent sees Greninja and Charizard joining the roster. The 3DS version is expected sometime this summer, and for the Wii U it's winter time to get you through those cold nights. Both games will be pretty much the same apart from the stages. And finally, probably guessed this one from the very beginning, but it's Mario Kart 8 and it's coming to Wii U on May 30th, making itself the 8th in the main series and the 11th in the Mario Kart franchise. Nintendo has confirmed some new features this time round, with 2 of everyone's course they love to hate, Rainbow Road, an anti-gravity mode, items like a piranha plant and boomerang, and some new old characters in Metal Mario, Shy Guy and Lakitu. They've also said they'll be running at 1080p at 60 frames per second in single player and at 30 FPS in multiplayer.